good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, wherever you're listening from. My name is Habib Omar Kasule. Welcome to our presentation. Tonight, I am humbled to share the stage with our country manager. He is a businessman, a professor, a father, and a man with a big heart. He would love to see a new Africa reborn. Please give him all your attention because he has a lot of things to talk about tonight. A lot of lives will be changed tonight. Please give him all your attention and help me welcome on stage Professor Omar Kasule. I hope my voice is clear enough, Professor. The stage is yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Habib, for those kind words about me. I want to welcome everybody tonight on this stage, this presentation. Habib Kasule is my little son, who is very passionate about what we are doing. Buying CashTelex from 100 to 200 to 300 to 500 to 1,000 to so many, and he's still buying. So he's one exemplary person that has taken this journey with me, and I'm very proud tonight to share this stage with him. Thank you very much, Habib. I want to encourage everybody to, start with your own family before you think of even any other person. Get your family on board and let us do this investment together. Tonight we are discussing, we're sharing our hearts with all of you, the new people who have not been here before. We are sharing this investment plan because we believe that a lot of faith in it. It's going to make a very big turnaround of the African picture, of the African people, of humanity generally, because if you have good people who are financially free or financially well, you have less problems. Most of the people who are bad out there doing all kinds of atrocities are because they are poor. They are looking for something to put in the mouth or on their stomach. But anyway, here we are tonight. We're talking about CashTelex, and this is a very important and significant investment plan I want to share with you. Let us begin with first. Why CashTelex? I'm going to tell you later on what CashTelex is, but before you know it, it is more important for you to understand why is it this one and not any other. What can it do for you? It gives you, CashTelex is going to guarantee you daily income. It's going to give you passive income. Daily income and passive income are not the same, because sometimes people toil every day to get an income, and passive income is income that comes your way without necessarily attending to the source it is coming from. This can give you a retirement plan. I'm an old man here, I'm about to retire, and I know many people out there share, their experience in life with me. Okay, if you're going to be around if you're around on the 5th floor or knocking on the 6th floor, then no, this is what is good for you. It's gonna give you financial freedom, of course, because there's a lot of money that can be made out of this. If only you could open up your eyes and see. Generational income opportunity, you can pass it from generation to generation. That's why I began with my family, right? So this young man who had just brought me on stage, I'm a generation ahead of him maybe, but it's a generation. You can pass it on to your children and children's children and children's children. And it gives you an easy accessibility. Funds, your own funds, anywhere in the world. And this easy accessibility means unrestricted. If you have got $1 million and want to move with it, you can move with it on your wallet. With CashTelex, you can do it. In other currencies, you cannot. It has to go through the bank. It has to be kept in the bank. You have to move it in the bank, through the bank, not along with you. I know even the banks can make it reach you, but the inconvenience, right? The security and the peace of mind that you have on the plane, in the train, on the boat, on the high seas, when you know you have access to your money instantly, makes you feel very good and secure. These secured transactions, all the transactions that they go through CashTelex, because they are on a very secure platform, they cannot be hacked, they cannot be tampered with. No intruders in your finances, like they are intruders in many other forms where we keep our money. So the unique approach to CashTelex is this. CashTelex is a financial service company running on a blockchain that offers various services. Almost all services offered by a modern bank are offered by CashTelex, but they are all online, they're all instant, they're all on a global network. Okay, all services that modern bank can give you, loans, transfers, from exchange, and so on, gives you all those functions. It's an asset-backed digital currency. It's a currency on its own, right? Whose value is anchored by gold, diamond, silver, real estate. These are precious metals, right? That are backing up. You see, unlike many digital currencies out there, which we have on the market now that are prevalent, CashTelex is backed up. Its value is secure. Its value is backed up by assets, by real, because this is what makes it compliant anyway to Islamic principles. Right? It's not speculative. When you say it's $1, it should be $1. And that's why actually some people who have been in the business already are wondering, why is it not increasing? Because we have to confirm the assets first. Once the assets are confirmed, then the value of CashTelex is also confirmed. It's a shareholding and a security token with a rich and dynamic ecosystem. A shareholding. So everybody out there, if it's a shareholding, go buy. It's a coin. It's a shareholding. It's a share. You buy 100 coins, means you have got 100 shares, right? And therefore, being a share holding, it means whatever you own, you are going to earn dividends. Besides the growth in value or the capital gains, but dividends on the amount of shares that you hold in the company. All people, starting with Africans, of course, are encouraged to buy as many shares, CTLX, as possible while its value is still low and can be liquidated when the value appreciates. Everybody can hurry. Everyone on the street, in the classroom, in the office, in your neighborhood, everybody, as long as they're African, in this stage where we are encouraged to buy as much as possible. That's why I've just mentioned this young man, Habib Kasule, amazes me. Every time he gives some little money, he buys at least 10 Catholic, at least 50 Catholic. It's a good thing. So everybody is invited to buy as many shares as possible, because the more coins you have, that means more shares you have, and the higher the number of shares you have, that means the higher the dividends can come your way. The company's ultimate goal, is to eventually empower at least 1 million African households in Africa, being able to earn at least $10 every day, so that we can afford, putting food on the table, putting clothes on their bones, having a place to sleep, a roof on your head, or medicine to take care of, a concoction of some sort that can, cure whatever ailment that it may come your way. Above all, it shall be achieved through our rich ecosystem. All these things that we're talking about, right? Food, clothing, accommodation, financial freedom, and so retirement plan can be achieved through the following CashTelex ecosystem. These are the things that are going to bring in money. These are the different branches where CashTelex can have its value enhanced and also profits can be made. So we have got money remittance services. You can go. We have got CashTelex coin, CashTelex gold coin, and gold outlets. All those ones are backing up the coin, and therefore the value going up. We have got an exchange. It's the real bank, an exchange where all the transactions are done, and every transaction that is done on our exchange, a small amount of fee is charged. If 1 million people do one, transaction a day, each one of them, that means $1 million or a million, transactions times the services that we can be charging. Maybe even if it's 1 cent, that is the amount of money that we can make in a day. CashTelex loans, of course, there will be loans. People who are not going to come in now, they'll be taking loans like they're taking from banks. Why do you want to take loans when you can have the shares you can own? You can own the bank itself. You can own the president, the business itself. CashTelex medical insurance that will be available. CashTelex access points and real estate. That's galactic towers. Those are now we're talking about CashTelex city. Okay. Cost benefit, cost versus benefit. All people from all walks of life are encouraged to make their investment. Right. Everybody, right. Go and talk, spread the message. Those of you who are here can go and tell the others I've had. Please bring the money and invest. Okay. The minimum investment is only Uganda shillings 200,000, which is equivalent of $60 US. I don't know how much naira that comes to, or it comes to how much shillings or Egyptian, pounds or South African rands or Zambian kwacha. I don't know, but $60 minimum, right? That can give you a very good starting. The investment is in buying and holding shares in the CashTelex ecosystem. That's where the investment. They bring this $60 or whatever amount of money, even more than that, $1,000, $1,000, $6 million is in investing. What? The investment is in buying and holding the shares in the CashTelex ecosystem. Benefit from the investment, what happens when you gain, when you invest? You get the dividends at the ratio of 20 to 80. 20 points will be retained by the company, and then 80 points shall be shared by all the shareholders. No company in Africa gives this kind of shareholding. The ratio. 80% is given to all the people who are investing. That's unbelievable. Okay, there's some companies are doing the shareholding things like Umeme and Airtel, MTN. They don't give so much money. They don't give so much ratio to be shared among shareholders. They give like a 15% or 15 ratio, or something like that. Appreciation in share value or the capital gains. That's another dividend, another benefit. When you invest, the share value goes up. That means the shares you are holding or the coins you are holding are also going up. That's what you call sometimes capital gains. You can get up to 40% discount when you buy your items, household items or other items on the CashTelex Go online shopping platform using the CTLX currency. Once you log on our website, CashTelex Go, which are like Alibaba or Amazon, whatever you buy there, as long as you're using CTLX, you are going to be getting a discount of 40%. This is meant, of course, to make the demand for CashTelex go out of the roof. And once the demand is so high, what happens to the supply? It becomes limited, and therefore the cost goes up. The value of the CashTelex goes up. As simple as that. That's very simple high school economics. Then we also have 24/7 access to your decentralized wealth. Everywhere you go, you have your wealth, your wallet on your phone. As long as you have got your phone or your iPad or whatever, you have your money with you. It follows you wherever you are. And it's going to be a lot, by the way. So don't worry that you're going to be spending it all. You cannot spend all of it. Buy it. You buy. There's so many coins. Right now, we are at rock bottom. The cost of CashTelex is very, very low. Access to gold and exchange services, of course, like we have said in our ecosystem, we're going to have gold stores where gold coins shall be used as one of the outlets of the person who has holding CashTelex coins. You go to a gold vendor, go to a shop out there, outlet, and you exchange your CashTelex with gold. Let me do you a projection. Assume each CashTelex share, the capital gains reach 1,000 US dollars in the next 3 to 5 years. What would be your position, depending on the number of CTLX you have? If you have got 10 CTLX, okay, this one here, you have 1,000 CashTelex, and that's the amount of money you have in USD and also in Uganda shillings. If you get 100 CashTelex, you get so much. 1,000 CashTelex, and each CashTelex is 1,000, that's $1 million. Next 3 to 5 years. 12,000 CashTelex, 12,000 CTLX. That's the value, that's the amount of CTLX that each one of you or each one of us who reserve the housing units, we are given 12,000 CashTelex. Now, if the value goes to 1,000 US dollars in 3 to 5 years to come, each one of us would be having $12 million. Hey, that's no joke, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's no joke. Right? So, what are the drivers of CashTelex value? Yeah, we are talking about one CashTelex becoming $1,000. What drives it to that value? Okay, construction of CashTelex city in Uganda to begin very soon, anytime soon. Once you confirm, land will build 400 or 374 units in the ecosystem. Those are properties of CashTelex because every person whose house is going to be built is a shareholder. It brings the value of CashTelex up. Okay, that's confirming an asset on the ground. We are, all of us who are holding CashTelex, we are the owners. So whatever we own, when we confirm those houses, hey, that's value of our property. Okay, establishment of gold outlets. We are going to have gold outlets where real gold coins are going to be traded. Okay, we can be trading, we can be buying and selling gold out there. And those are, that is part of the assets that's going to be ensuring our value remains constant or ever growing. Establishment of CashTelex Go is the online shopping platform itself. Like I've just said earlier on, when you get 40% discount of the issue of the things you buy on the CashTelex Go platform, you get 40%. Once many people are rushing in the CashTelex so that they can benefit on the discount, the value of CashTelex goes up naturally. Okay? Reinvestment of profits from the various avenues of the ecosystem. I mean, if I make a lot of money, where can I buy more gold? Where can I invest even in other things outside the CashTelex ecosystem? Uniqueness of CashTelex, having a robust CashTelex exchange system enabled with crypto and fiat currency. Our exchange is so unique because it can convert forth and backward the fiat into crypto and crypto into fiat. Fiat currency is the money we have, the paper money, US dollars, Uganda shillings, Kenya shillings. No exchange does that as we speak now. But ours is going to be able to do that. That's a very, very unique, aspect of our investment. CashTelex is the asset-backed, stabilizes value. No other is backed up by assets. When we say asset-backed, it means the amount of value of the assets that are backing up the are the ones that determine the value of the CashTelex. Meaning, assets cannot go below the value of the assets that are backing it up. That kind of stability is nowhere. It's only with us. And that makes you, it backs up your decision. Make an investment, go pick your $60 and invest tonight. Don't wait. Even if you have bought some CashTelex, even if your father bought you some 100 CashTelex, don't worry. Go and buy yours now. Tonight, go and buy yours. Yeah? I know some people, their fathers or their mothers bought them some CashTelex, 50, 100. Just their children not be left behind. But now that you are saying yourself, you go and buy yours and add on. Guaranteed growth in value of duty-rich ecosystem. Of course, the ecosystem is going to be expanding. Right? Today we may have housing units. Tomorrow we may have power plants. because we're going to be inviting people to bring their assets on board so that they can also benefit from the, this state-of-the-art technology of having their businesses solved. So a lot of new players are going to be coming on board. We're particularly targeting people like those who have got gold mines. If a gold mine is in our ecosystem, if a power plant in Zimbabwe or in Malawi is in our ecosystem, if so many cities, select cities are built in Kampala, Uganda, Kampala, Kenya, Nairobi, Lagos and Abuja and others, all those cities are part and parcel of the properties of CashTelex. Where do you think is going to be the value of CashTelex? So the ecosystem is dynamic and very rich. Okay, and you also have a standalone blockchain wallet for global mobile money and money transfers. The wallet, many of you have seen in the training and you have seen how the wallet works. So all these are how to make profit, take part in the CashTelex, investment. This is what you need. All right. You just need your national ID or driving passport, driving license or passport. You need functional email address. Your investment, that is, the $60 or the $100 or the $1,000, the $1 million, whatever amount. So more investment, more returns, and vice versa. Okay? Then, if you get on board with us in this journey, those fellows you see there, we can make a change in their lives. Truly speaking, you see those kids? Those are the African people, African children. Our CEO, whenever he speaks to us, it says those are the real beneficiaries. You want to turn around these kids' life just by CashTelex for each one of them. Be charitable for once in life. You can make your mind and say, okay, how many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe they are 8 kids. Buy 10 CashTelex. Or similar kids in your village or in your neighborhood, or your auntie, your nieces and nephews, or your brothers and sisters, actually. I know on this platform we're going to have people who have got this kind of brothers and sisters. So these are the reason we are saying CashTelex in the initial beginning should be restricted to the African people. This morning I was playing around with artificial intelligence. Bing, Bing is a feature of the 360 Microsoft, kind of thing that I'm using Microsoft Office on my computer. So Bing, you tell him it's an AI, artificial intelligence kind of thing. So you dictate or you write a statement and say, give me the picture indicating the worst levels of poverty. That AI will only bring African children, only bring pictures from Africa. Meaning Africa is now the standard measure of poverty. وَنَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ. Standard measure of poverty is Africa. So that's why we are saying in the beginning, let us have only the Africans to buy CashTelex at very low prices, so that by the time we go to invite the whole world to come and participate, it will be these kids who are selling of their CashTelex, and they will be the ones who benefit most. Okay? So if you have got any questions, you can raise them up, and those are our contacts. Over to you, Mr. Habib Kasule. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Thank you very much, our country manager, Professor Umar Kasule. That was a wonderful presentation. I am actually energized tonight to buy more CashTelex. Yes, I think this comes to the end of our presentation. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope you go back to the person who contacted you to get any more clarifications. Thank you very much. Welcome to CashTelex. Good morning, good night.